Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Mates podcast. I'm your host Josh Willing, joined again as always by Tanner Coe.
Oh, hi, Josh.
Oh, I did not.
Josh, you look so sexy.
Jack Black
Yes, sirree.
and the one, the only Ryan Brent Barnes.
Oh, hi, Josh.
And today we are going to be reviewing the movie The Room, directed by Tommy Wiseau, starring Tommy Wiseau, written by Tommy Wiseau, produced by Tommy Wiseau, and created by Tommy Wiseau. Also funded by, you guessed it, Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
I just want to. I've already told Jack this. I don't know if you guys have looked this up. Or I may have told Tanner. But I just want you guys to guess how much money this movie cost to be made.
$6 million.
So you looked it up.
Yeah. Well, I watched videos on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did some research as well.
Okay, which is fucking crazy when you think about it, because Reservoir Dogs only cost $1.8 million to make. This was $6 million because of how much advertising it had. A lot of the money was spent on the advertising, as you can tell by the finished product of the film. Not a lot of the money actually went into the film, but it's just the advertising of the film. And the film made a whopping $1.8 thousand.
Man.
That's I think he lost a little bit of money. But yeah,
No, but he
boys,
followed his dream, Josh.
he followed his dream and he made big Hollywood movie. By the way, Tanner, I'm really disappointed you watched The Disaster Artist because I was gonna put that as my next movie.
No, I think The Disaster Artist needs to go hand in hand with this movie.
You like The Disaster Artist?
It was good.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
painted
heard it was
a
good.
better picture.
I heard it was really good, so I still kind of want to put it as my next movie because I want to watch it. Anyway, yeah, yeah, boys. Do you want to say our thoughts, or do you just want to just get into the movie?
Just get into the
Because
movie.
I feel like we're gonna
please.
have a lot of thoughts.
No, just get into the movie. Let's get it over with.
All right, Tanner. Lead us off.
Yeah, so opening credits roll, we are pretty shown that this is the stereotypical San Francisco Bay Area with the trams and everything. So we're in San Francisco and we follow Johnny, who is a man who has a girlfriend. Her name, is Lisa. And Johnny comes home to his apartment and hands her a red dress, asks her to put it on. He says, "Oh, Lisa, you look so sexy in this dress." She puts it on, and in comes
Denny.
my favorite character, Denny.
He is the
Denny.
best character.
It's not even Danny.
It's
Denny.
Denny, like
Yeah,
Denny's.
Denny. Yeah, Denny.
Like the fucking. Oh my god, he's such a fucking creep. The biggest creep. Why is he there half the time?
Well, anyway,
because Tommy's
Sorry, we gotta
a
talk about
father,
this.
or Johnny's a father to him, Josh.
Dude, he's the biggest creep in the movie. Like I swear to God, he just wants to fuck everything. Or he wants to. Okay, wait, go ahead. We'll get to the creepiest moment. Keep going.
all right. Well, Denny, who is, like you said, a neighboring college student, and no one will probably know this, but every time Denny walked onto the stage, I let you know this, Josh. It reminded me of Blake. Did anyone think Denny looked exactly like Blake?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Our friend Blake, they pretty much look exactly alike, except the voice is a
Their
little
personalities
bit
are
different.
pretty similar.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Both want one. No, keep going. We'll get.
So he's a neighboring college
Just
student, and Johnny's pretty much supporting him financially and emotionally. And
kidding. Sexually. Apparently.
So Johnny and Lisa want to go upstairs and have some alone time, But Denny just wants to join in.
Oh. he just goes up why they start having a pillow fight. And then Denny just joins in after he tells him, "Yo, I'm gonna be."
Denny, 2 was nice, but 3 is a crowd.
Dude, it is so. Oh my god, this is probably my most uncomfortable moment in the entire movie because, like, obviously, Denny, they're going to have sex. Okay, do not. You don't have to go up the. He gets like a creepy ass smile on his face too. It's like, I'm gonna go join. Like some fucking weirdo, bro. I don't know. Maybe he's like, who's the comedian who watched people fuck or watch people masturbate in front of him?
What?
The famous comedian. Oh my god, he had a show. Louis C.K.
Louis. Oh.
Yeah, he's a jerk off to people jerking off in front of him. But yeah, that's what I feel like Denny is. Some fucking weirdo.
Well, anyway.
I had
Okay,
to go off
Josh.
on that. I had to go off on that scene, dude. That seems so creepy to me.
So they have sex, pretty much, and it's
And it's weird.
No.
belly button sex.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get that from
Yeah,
the
on her
disaster
belly
artist? Do you know where the vagina is? He's literally fucking her belly button, bro.
Josh,
Alright,
don't
well, anyway.
quote the disaster artist when we haven't watched it.
No, that was in the trailer. I watched the trailer and that was in there. It was funny. Sorry.
Pretty
sorry.
much, Lisa. Afterwards, we find out that not Denny. God, what's the guy's name? Johnny. He's
Johnny.
a banker, and he
Somehow.
I don't know what.
I really
That's
don't
somebody
know
a lot of
how.
money.
He's financial security.
I'm just I'm lost. I'm already lost. Like I don't know where. Like okay, what happens next? So Lisa, pretty much her mom comes in, who I think is the best actor in this. Would anyone agree?
Dude, I don't know.
Claudette.
It's Claudette. Because the way they greet her is so uncomfortable. It's like you're not greeting your mom. She's like,
Well,
hello,
anyway.
mother. Then they kiss, and then they back off a second pause. Hello, daughter. Some shit like that.
Well, anyway, Johnny's at work or something. She is pretty much she's confronted by her mom and admits that she doesn't like Johnny anymore. You know,
Fucking
he's
bitch.
just too boring for him. And and her mom is like, he's you have a financial security with him. He's a banker and he's very nice. But Lisa just seems to be a gold digging whore.
Oh, you whipped out the big words.
No, she's not a gold digger because she cheated on. It's like she was trying to leave him.
Yeah, I think we later find out she's pretty much just a gold digging whore.
No, Lisa's his future wife.
Yeah, future wife, aka fiance. I just don't think Johnny realized what I don't understand why
What
he
a
just didn't say
fiancé
that.
was.
Yeah, I don't think he realized what a fiance was.
We get
No,
married in 28 days.
Where are we? I'm already lost.
Dude, who
Lisa,
fuck knows.
I think once her mom leaves, she calls someone, and this person's name is Mark. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he does. He's just
Johnny's best friend.
there. Yeah, he's Johnny's best friend. We find that out about 50 times in the movie.
He's always so happy to see him.
Yeah. She's calling Mark and basically is kind of into Mark. So we kind of have a love triangle going on here.
The weirdest love triangle of all time.
Is this where we get the two other people coming into their apartment? Oh no, this is when Johnny goes to the flower shop. Johnny goes to the flower shop and gets flowers, right? Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. Oh, the fucking worst acted scene ever.
Pretty much goes into the flower shop. He asks how much they are. He pays it, keeps the change, pets the doggies, and leaves. This scene is about 15 seconds, and there probably should have been at least a minute of dialogue, but I guess they snipped it into 15 seconds.
Dude, it's sort of like if your TV, is like off, or like when the character says something and it doesn't come out of their mouth for a couple seconds and then it finally comes out. That's what this whole entire scene reminded me of.
And lots of the movie were not in sync. Like, they weren't, like the mouths weren't making the sounds of the word that were supposed to be coming out. They were kind of, I don't know. I noticed that a lot.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So anyways, he brings home the flowers. They have sex again, right? I believe
do they
we're
have
like I think we're 20 minutes in, and this is the second sex scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
they do have
exactly the
sex
same
again.
scene. No.
It's the
not-
same scene, pretty much.
They don't have sex again. It just replays the last
Actually,
scene.
Yeah, but-
no, I think it's different, but they use the same footage.
Yeah, it's a different scene. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
a different scene, but
that's
it's
what
the
I
same
mean.
footage. Of
It's the
them
same footage.
You know, as hot as ever, dude. Hottest
Oh my
sex scene
God.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Having sex, he got that. Dude, that belly button's gonna be gaping after this.
I don't know. Is this when we get Denny and the drugs?
No, doesn't she fuck Mark? Before
No,
that,
I don't know.
I think.
Does it really matter, Josh?
I think it does.
Really matter.
It
Let's
goes
talk
to
about
plot,
the Denny.
Josh.
Let's talk about the drug and Denny scene.
No,
This
no,
is the
no.
scene-
Wait,
What,
Canada,
Josh?
you're skipping ahead too much, bro.
Because it
You're missing
deserves
so
to be
much-
skipped.
All right, Josh.
so
Josh.
much
No.
character.
Josh, you take lead. All right, what's next?
You take the lead, Josh.
Yeah,
You,
Alright.
we'll let you do
you
this
explain
episode.
plot.
Dude, I got this. Let me pull up the movie.
You were
Oh,
so
by the way-
adamant on us watching this shit ass movie.
What? This movie, dude, you cannot tell
Okay.
me you were entertained.
No, but there's a difference between being entertained and being entertained because it's so bad. There's a big difference.
See, I wasn't even that entertained. It was so bad.
You weren't that entertained? Are you not entertained?
I don't know.
Dude,
It's
this
funny, but it's just so bad.
is so amazing.
It was only funny watching it because I watched it with Josh, and just the wheezing every 5 seconds was what made me laugh.
By the way, we skipped over the greatest scene. I don't know if Tanner saw it because he watched one without sex scenes, but you get to see Tommy's ass for no reason. We don't know why. He just stands up and shows
he
his
just stands up and goes to the
butt-naked
bathroom.
ass. Yeah, he goes like that, he's cool. And then they're like, I am going to work now. Bye. Bye. Okay. We were trying to figure out after the second sex scene.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
the
this when
second no. The second sex scene is Mark and Lisa fucking on the stairs
Which is the best place
to have sex.
induce orgasm.
Is on the stairs.
Is on the stairs.
You know, you hit that G spot real well.
The counter's not bad though.
When is Lisa's mom come in and say she has cancer?
That's
Oh.
crack.
Oh
means
my god.
nothing.
Oh my
During that
god.
fucking scene,
Yeah,
man.
Josh started laughing. She goes, I have cancer. And then Josh just goes,
She's
and
like,
just starts
because
laughing.
Because Lisa's like, you'll get over it. Just like, what the fuck, man? It's your mom. You heartless bitch. Holy shit! Sorry, that was probably my most favorite scene in the entire movie. Just because I thought the acting of her finding out her mom has cancer is so bad.
Yeah, she doesn't even care. Like, neither of them
No,
care
no.
that she has
All
cancer.
right. Anyway, so Mark and Lisa have sex on the stairs, inducing that G spot, making her come everywhere. Fucking
Hell yes.
hottest sex scene I've ever seen in my entire
Hell
life.
yeah.
God damn. Ryan, you have to say this is a more attractive cast than Twister.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, thank you. Give me that. Anyway, after that sex scene, we have Johnny going into the flower shop. The flower owner doesn't recognize Johnny at first after staring at him. Johnny says something, and then she goes, "Oh, I didn't know it was you, Johnny. My favorite customer." Bitch, that's not your fucking favorite customer then.
I like how
Don't recognize.
he says, thank you. Here I am. Like, I feel like some of the lines may have gotten jumbled up in recording, and they just didn't fix it.
They just fucking put that in there, like, yeah, maybe this is, I don't know. Maybe that was during one of the sex scenes when he just goes, "Here I am." Anyway, we go next. He brings the flowers to Lisa, and Lisa and Johnny enjoy some alcohol. And then 26 minutes into the movie, we have our third sex scene, where you see Lisa's tits for the third time. And I have to say, I could care less about seeing Lisa's tits 3 times in the first 26 minutes of this fucking movie.
Truth.
And they just reuse the same sex scene. He fucks that belly button good. And the next scene is Lisa's mom telling her she has cancer. Again, what the
Never
fuck?
comes up again. It's just there.
Nope, it's just there. They're like, sorry, I have fucking Christ, man. I don't know. It's just there. Yeah, they don't, nothing comes of it. She doesn't die. She's just like, you get over it, you fucking bitch. I don't know. It's so fucking dumb, man. Holy shit. Anyway, so Lisa's mom has cancer, and, Lisa takes it very well. And 30 minutes into the movie, we have probably the most confusing scene in the entire movie, is which goes back to Johnny's apartment, and we have Mike and his girlfriend start making out. Which did any of you guys not know what the fuck was happening?
I didn't know.
They just came into the place like they owned it.
like
Start
they just
making
threw
out.
these characters in.
And then we probably get the greatest orgasm face I've ever seen in my life. We're just
He
getting
does it before she even gets down there.
They're just getting a blowjob. He just gives the funniest face ever. Oh my god, man. I was cracking the fuck up during this. Because it's just like, and they're like feeding each other chocolates. Anyway, they start fucking on Johnny and Lisa's couch. And,
Doesn't Denny come in or no?
No. Lisa and her mom come in.
Oh yeah.
They're like totally cool about it. They're just like, oh, it's fine. We know them. That's Mike and his girlfriend. And then both of them leave. Actually, no. Mike introduces himself to her mom, and then he leaves. And then, Lisa and her mom start talking again. And then we get a great. We also get the backstory of Denny here.
Wait. You missed the best part of the scene. Is Mike coming back in because he forgot his book.
Oh yeah. And then we get Lisa explaining who Denny
Her
is.
own mother grabs his dirty ass underwear and is like, "Oh, look at these."
Such a weird scene, man. But then we get Lisa explaining who Denny is. Denny's just kind of like a son to.
I have a question.
Like,
How
wanting to
does he
adopt
have
him.
his pants completely on the whole time, but his underwear is off?
Bro, like, have you ever seen that magic trick where a chick takes off her bra without, like, I don't know, something like that?
You would Google that, Josh.
You
Not-
would Google
You
that.
never seen that magic trick in, like,
You are
movies?
like Denny.
No.
Have you ever seen? Oh no! Zoolander. When he takes off his underwear. That's what I was thinking about. Sorry, that's what I thought.
Your name
Yeah.
is cleared.
Thank you. Anyway, then we get the funniest action scene in the entire movie, which is Denny and the drug dealer,
Oh yeah. Chris R.
Chris R.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why, but everyone gathers on top of this roof at this time of the day.
Oh, by the way, the weather never seems to change in San Francisco. It always seems cloudy and foggy all the
I
time.
feel like it's
Yeah.
like this takes place in the same day too. I don't know why. It's just like it's so weird. I don't get how the time works, but yeah, we get the infamous drug dealer scene with Denny. We don't know why Denny was buying drugs, but we get some great acting of him telling Claudette and Lisa about it. Oh, and also, what the fuck did Johnny and Mark do to the guy?
They just handed him to the cops and that's it.
Where are the cops? Are they there? They just
I don't
go.
know.
They go.
We don't know.
They subdue him and then they bring him downstairs and
All I
come back
know,
up.
all I know is Johnny took the guy's gun and used it for something else later on in the movie.
Hey man, don't bring that scene up. Anyway, we got Chris R and Denny. And this is great ass scene, great ass acting.
Not my fucking mother.
They subdue him, and then Lisa and Claudette just randomly show up on the roof after, and they start yelling at Denny, and then Mark and them come back and just telling him to get off drugs. Why are you doing drugs? Who the fuck knows? No one knows. Anyway, after this scene, it's really random. They just her and Mark start sexting on the phone.
Oh,
Again,
in
just like,
2003.
dude, these scenes just like are so randomly thrown in everywhere, man. I don't know what's happening. They start sexting on the phone, and then Is this the I did not hit her? I did not. Oh, it is. And then we get the greatest, one of the greatest lines in the movie. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Bullshit.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's bullshit.
I did not hit her.
Which
it's
is
not
great,
true.
because
It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I
The
did
next-
not.
The next scene
hi, Mark.
is her talking for the first time to somebody about him hitting her.
This is true. Yeah, and like he's like we don't even know why he's saying this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then they just like toss the football to themselves. Denny comes
oh my
up.
God.
Who the fuck knows?
Football
Oh,
stuff.
oh, and Denny's talking about how he's in love with Lisa.
Oh my God.
No.
Denny's a little
And then he's in
creepy
love
ass.
with somebody else. Elizabeth.
And then Elizabeth. Then he's in love with Elizabeth instead of Lisa. But he was in love with Lisa. Who the fuck knows what's happening here?
How do you know that our friend Blake just doesn't time travel? It literally was
It
Blake
could be
Fry
Blake.
with a bowl cut.
Yeah.
Blake Fry with a bowl cut. Anyway, so we got Denny confessing his love for Lisa, and Johnny's super chill about this. He's like, "How about that girl Elizabeth? Oh yeah, I love her. You fucking creep." And then they don't know how to throw a football. After that, we get Lisa being a bitch, talking to her friend. I never learned her name. She's hot
No,
though.
I don't know her name.
Yes,
Oh,
here it
yeah.
comes, Josh.
What?
Oh, you know, just keep going.
Oh, and she's just really hot, and then but she's being a bitch and just bitching. Oh, and then and then Johnny comes in. Oh yeah. Then Johnny comes in, and we get the greatest line: "You're tearing me apart, Lisa." You know,
You
what
know,
everyone says.
What everyone
She-
says when their
And
future wife is
cheating on him.
cheating on him and thinks you're boring. You're
Dude.
tearing apart, Lisa.
Yep, and we get this scene, and it's no, I don't know why it's here. I
But
can
it
tell you.
belongs.
It's
One of the
here.
only scenes that belong.
It's very long, and then they just get into a fight. She accuses him of hitting her, but he just, I don't, it's so weird. The characters, they just stay together for so long. I don't know why. Just fucking leave him. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, they fight, and then he's like, oh, then she like runs upstairs, and he's like, but I forgive you though. And that was pretty much the end of that. Then you get a shot of the Golden Gate Bridge, because why the fuck not?
Why the
When does
fuck not,
Johnny
dude?
put like start recording stuff?
I will record everything.
And then it shows him like setting up the whole thing, which takes like another 5 minutes.
I think that's coming here soon.
Man, he must have a lot of tape to record that whole day or days.
I think it's
Yeah.
here. I think it's. I don't know. Maybe we
See?
skipped over it, but who the
Who
fuck
cares?
knows? Who the fuck cares? He just says, "I will record everything." Anyway, we go to a place that I think is the gym. I don't know. It's a different set piece, so I was pretty happy. But he's talking to Mike about sex. And him getting a blowjob in their fucking house, and he's super cool with it.
It was just an alley. It wasn't a gym. It was
Lisa's
an alley.
mom.
Was it just
Yeah.
an alley?
It's
I
just
don't
an
know.
alleyway. What
It was
the?
just
Oh,
an alley.
I
Oh
had
my
no idea.
God.
Okay, I had no idea. I thought they were like meeting at a gym. Why is he? Okay, fuck it. I don't know. Why is he in a cutoff and shit? I thought he was just working out. Anyway, Mike shows up talking about how he gets a fucking blowy on his couch, and he's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I'd have been like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
The amount of stupid laughs this guy does in this movie,
Hey, don't hate on Tommy, bro.
and the amount of times he says hi to the character. Oh hi, Lisa. Oh hi, Mark. Oh hi, Danny. Oh hi, Mark.
And then we just get Mark fucking nutting Mike for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Mark just like, I'm watching this real fast. This is funny. Mark just takes it. Oh, I know he just takes the football and just yeets that fucker at him. Ready? I'm watching it. That was.
Well, he like
Oh,
falls
yeah,
into him, doesn't
yeah,
he?
no, he just takes it, like, shoves it into his gut, then he falls over. I'm like, what the fuck, Mark? You're a fucking dick, bro. Mark's a fucking asshole, apparently. Moving on. She's talking to her mom about how she still doesn't love Johnny. You know, the whole shebang. I don't know, and they're just still talking about how he's financial, and he didn't get the job, and he didn't get the
Like, literally,
promotion.
There's no new subject to talk about. They
It's the
literally
same
have
shit.
The same conversation.
It's literally the same shit, man. Oh, and then this is the scene where he's like, I record everything. And then we see him setting it up, which literally just comes back at the very end where he records one thing.
Isn't he like eavesdropping upstairs?
I don't, yeah, he's like listening. Like, oh my god, it's so weird. And then he goes to talk to Peter,
Who's Peter?
his psychologist.
Oh,
No,
that's
he's
his
not.
name?
And also
No,
his
it's just his friend.
that we're just meeting now.
Oh, it's just his friend.
Yeah, I think it's just
I
his
thought it was his
friend, and then he
psychologist.
calls him his
Well, I think-
psychologist.
Yeah, I guess that's his job. I think that's what he called. But like, it's his friend that we're
His
just
friend, the psychologist.
meeting now.
Peter, bro.
Halfway through the movie.
And he's like, no, don't worry. The greatest character that randomly gets introduced is coming up toward the end.
Oh yeah, I know who you're
And then we
talking
got-
about.
Yeah. So anyway, we
I
got
don't
Peter,
know.
Mark, and, yeah, I'll tell you.
Yup.
Peter, Mark, and Johnny are just fucking talking, and they're talking about like, is Lisa? I don't know. Talking about Lisa. Everything's fucking about Lisa. This whole entire movie is the same scene, just in different rooms, but in the same room too. I don't really know. They're just talking to Peter about shit. Who knows? Oh, and then Denny's like, fucking Denny comes in. He's like, I want to kiss you, Lisa. And that's the next scene. And then Denny just sits. And Denny just sits on their floor. I don't know why. Like Lisa comes in, Peter leaves, and Denny sits on the floor. Why the fucking floor? Why are you just sitting down on the fucking floor? Are you tired? And then she just kneels down. Then he's like, I want to kiss you. And then she calls him a brat. Then Peter heads to the roof and he sees as he says, a depressed looking Mark. Like, you know, Mark's just smoking a ciggy. I thought he was smoking a doobie, but I wasn't sure.
He was. Oh, he was just smoking
Was
a
it a
cigarette?
doobie?
I thought he
I think
was
it was
smoking
ciggy.
a joint.
I don't know. I thought it was a doobie. Yeah, he's smoking some shit. You know,
Doesn't
Peter,
matter.
it doesn't matter. Peter and Mark talk. This is a scene that doesn't lead to any. Oh wait, no. We get one great thing. We have a Mark like barely leaning him over the edge that has a guardrail.
He's like, "Get off me, man!"
Get off me! What are you doing? It's like, bro, you're not like he's not gonna do anything. He's not like he's fucking hanging you, dangling you by the legs.
You're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you? What the
Yeah,
fuck,
that's what he
man?
said. What the fuck would you say that? Yeah, Mark has anger problems.
Yeah.
This whole movie has problems.
And then like every scene, some character has a football. Denny has a football in this next scene, and Mark.
Why are they
shaves his
dressed
beard.
up?
And then they go.
I
"Are you
don't know.
chicken?"
Why were they dressed up?
I thought like
Oh,
I thought today was the. I thought they were going to the wedding. I thought, oh, it's wedding day. No, they just dressed up in suits and threw footballs, and that was it.
Yeah, that's the whole scene. I thought they were at like a funeral for her mom who had cancer, but no, she's chilling. It's like Denny has a fucking football, and then they start calling Peter a chicken, and they start chirping at him.
Chip, 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 chip.
And then Peter falls, and it's so funny. Oh my god,
You
man.
sure are clumsy, Peter.
Mark and Johnny then get a coffee, and Mark starts talking about the woman he's fucking that has a husband, but really that's Lisa. And Johnny's too fucking stupid to realize. And then that's pretty much it.
That's
that
it.
scene.
Oh,
And
that's
then
insane.
and then
Damn it.
and then and then Lisa and Mark start fucking again.
Oh.
The scene after Mark is obviously not happy with the things that he's doing, fucks
He
her
goes-
again. Just keeps fucking her, dude. He's like, I can't. Johnny's my best friend. The next scene, he's like fucking balls deep in her belly button. Like, I don't know. This movie is so random. You never know what's happening. Guess what? You see her tits again, though. Like, her fucking tits are all over this movie. We get another shot of the Golden Gate Bridge. Because why the fuck not? I think that's supposed to show passage of time. I fucking don't know. You know, they could be creative. Anyway, Johnny and Mark go to the park to run, but instead they start playing football with each other again. Because, you know, this movie turned into, like, fucking The Longest Yard. I don't know. They just start playing football a lot. It's really weird. After this, they kind of just, like, sprint to the top of fucking Mount Everest. Oh, wait, no, we get Lisa sweeping. And Mark comes in, and then Lisa starts getting undressed. Because, you know, she's going to fuck him again. And then she starts getting him undressed. And then her hot friend walks in on him.
Yep. And
And,
then Mark just leaves. Mark just exits screen.
He just leaves. He's gone. Nothing comes of that. Oh, and then dude, this movie is so horribly fucking like I don't know what's happening. So Mark, they just start making out. They leave, and then Mark and Johnny are jogging again. And not even jogging; they're like fucking sprinting. It's really weird.
Right. Then they're throwing the football, and then they have like this Bond scene.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Then they show up at a house, and it cuts. Her mom and her talk again about throwing a surprise party for Johnny, and then we get the surprise party for Johnny, which is fucking amazing. This entire party is amazing. Oh my god, we get all of his friends that we don't know. Who fuck those? Anyway, they're partying, they're talking, they party through the night. Mike and his girlfriend like start looking at each other weirdly, and he like holds up cake. They grab it.
I remember the character that is randomly introduced.
You'll see, and now everyone goes outside. You know what that means? It's time to fuck Mark. So Lisa just hops on that motherfucker's lap, and they just start cuddling. They're just cuddling, getting real close, and then some random ass dude that we have not seen in the entire movie until now walks in on them.
Josh, I'm about to blow your mind, dude.
What?
That dude is the psychologist. But they had a mid-swap of actors during filming process.
Wait,
Really? That's Peter?
What, dude?
Oh
No.
my
Because
god.
the balding psychologist wasn't there. We got introduced to the same character, but
What?
a different actor.
That's the same.
So
how'd you-
Peter. It's
What?
Peter.
That's Peter. They don't even say his name. They're just like, I'm just like,
I
who
think-
the fuck is
I
this?
think.
No
think.
way.
I'm not 100%, but I think that's what.
Well, they never give him a fucking name. Who knows who this is? I'm just gonna refer to him as Random Dude. Random Dude catches him and has a heart-to-heart with Lisa about what is Johnny gonna think about this? Why don't you fucking tell him if you're a good friend? And then they cut to like downtown. I don't know. I think they're going out to dinner now at the same party.
No, they're on the roof.
Are they on the roof?
They're on the roof, Josh.
What the fuck? I thought they're at a restaurant, dude. Okay, yeah, they're at a restaurant and they're still talking about, have you told Johnny yet? No, it's been like a fucking minute. And Random Dude's there. Why not? He's still being a random dude. Oh, and then Lisa and Mark start fighting. And this is where everything kicks off. Then Mark and Johnny start fighting. Then Johnny pushes him pretty hard. Mark comes at him. They get split off, and they're like, "Oh no, we're cool now. We're friends again." and then it shows another.
And then they go back to fighting.
No, and then it shows a transition. They shake hands. Then it shows a transition, and the scene later they're fighting again because she just starts fucking like rubbing Mark all over.
Oh, they're like, they're getting intimate while dancing, right?
Yeah. And then Lisa and her mom start talking. I don't know why. And then Johnny locks himself in the bathroom. And then she starts having like phone sex again with Mark right outside the bathroom. Oh my god, man! And he's just listening. And then he brings out the tape where he's recording everything, and he's been recording everything. But right as he puts in the tape, hits play, it just plays their fucking phone call. Oh my god, dude! I don't know why. And then he starts yelling at her, and he starts getting really mad, and just starts tearing his house apart. Oh. Yeah, and then he lays on the floor,
He fucks the
reminiscing
dress.
and he fucks the dress. And he just rubs it all over his cock. Why not? I don't know why. And he was like orgasming while doing it. Maybe it was supposed to be pain. Why don't you hold it to your heart, not your dick? And then we probably get the funniest suicide scene in the history of cinema. Where, like, I think he shoots. You see the pin go, and, he just falls backwards. But he starts falling backwards before he even shoots it. And the gun doesn't even kick. I don't know. It's really bad. It's all in slow motion, too. And then the next scene, everyone just He's at his fucking house with his dead body. Lisa just starts crying and it looks really bad. Mark starts not crying. Mark just says, "You'll never have me." After she says, "At least I have you."
Bitch, you fucking bitch.
It's like a bit. What the fuck you mean, Mark? You're the one that caused. I don't know, dude. Like Mark. Okay, so in films, you set up antagonists or people that do bad things, and they usually learn a lesson at the end of the movie. If you have a guy who starts off kind of a good guy, does a bad thing, he'll learn a lesson. Mark doesn't learn a lesson. He just says, "You'll never have me," and then he leaves, and nothing. He's taught nothing, and then Denny's creepy ass shows up to fuck the body. All right, that's what happens in this movie, right?
Oh yeah, and then
when is the end credits, Josh?
We're almost there, dude. Like they everyone just shows up to say goodbye to Johnny and his fucking dead body, and
no, but Mark blames Lisa.
yeah, Mark blames Lisa, and I'm like, again, he doesn't learn anything, man. Like, bitch, what you mean, Lisa? It's your fucking fault.
Don't tear me apart,
Lisa. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was yeah, that was that, and then end credits.
And then that's it.
And that is
Thank
The
God.
Room, the greatest movie ever made.
Ah.
Now, boys, before we get into final thoughts and everything like that, are you guys telling me you were more entertained watching Twister? Barnes, be honest. What was more entertaining?
Oh. Jeez, I don't know. Twister
Alright.
was not very good, but this was just so bad.
But the thing is, this was funny bad. Twister was just bad.
That is
All right, I'm not
true.
gonna argue.
This was
I'm not
funny
gonna
bad.
argue. This was a really bad movie. This is a horrible movie. Like this movie that.
Because, like, I was watching some of the clips from The Disaster Artist, and I guess James Franco is acting like his feelings are getting hurt when people are watching and laughing at the movie. And I'm like, why? It's so bad.
Like you can't like make this movie and go, oh yeah, this is gonna fucking bang. Or like, what were you thinking was gonna happen, man?
The only
Hey.
the only part that really made me laugh was the Denny and Chris R scene. Other than
Wait,
that,
that's
other
the
than-
only part that made you laugh.
well, like laugh out loud.
Oh, dude, I was cracking up this whole
The other
movie.
parts I kind of chuckled, but it was more I was more like rubbing my eyes because watching this at 2:00 in the morning, and I was just rubbing my eyes, just like I was just groaning with fucking just despair that I'm wasting my time watching this movie.
All right, boys. Let's do a
I want Ryan to
let's
start.
do final thoughts.
I want Ryan to start because he seems like he has a pretty good opinion on this.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I just, like, didn't want to watch it. It was so bad, Josh. Like, I started it, and I'm like, I don't want to continue. I was so happy when it was done. I'm sorry. I know it's, like, bad good, and it did make me laugh out loud sometimes. But I wanted it to be over so bad.
I didn't want it to end.
I want to take that hour and 40 minutes. I want back.
Dude, I can't believe I can't
I don't
believe
know,
what
but
you're
then again,
tearing me
I'm
apart, Ryan.
I'm also kind of happy, not happy, just kind of like. I mean, I watched it. I can say that I've watched it, whereas some other people can't, I guess. But, goddamn, was it so bad? So, do you want me to give a rating?
I too much to give a rating.
Oh man, I really would. I'd give it like a 3.
All right, Jack.
This movie was just like you can say it's entertaining because it's so bad that it made you laugh, but like when it's really that bad that it's so bad that it made you laugh, that's when you know a movie is horrible.
It's a good movie.
like they have some issues if it's so bad that you're laughing. But like some of the scenes, like they didn't put scenes in the right place. Like the script wasn't in the right place in some scenes. It was just like it was ridiculous. Like the Reservoir Dogs had less money and they made a much better movie at about the same amount of runtime. So I'm just trying to think how you can fuck up a movie this bad when you get that much money to use towards this movie.
Well, a lot of it again. He used a lot of it toward advertising, which obviously didn't work.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like just Tommy Wiseau as he's portrayed in the Disaster Artist, as what I saw from some of the clips. He's like this foreign guy that like people are just laughing at, but you don't want to laugh at him because you don't want to hurt his feelings. But that was so laughable. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
are you telling me?
What am I
mean.
telling you, Josh?
That's mean, Ryan.
Josh, I'm telling you that you're still playing video games while doing this podcast.
Legit.
Yeah?
Clink, 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 clickety, clackety,
What
clack.
are you talking about, bro? I was
hear that
not while I
keyboard
was
and
reading
mouse.
it.
Yeah, you are now, though, aren't you?
Nah, not at all.
Anyways, I'm going to give this movie a 2 because it was horrible.
You're tearing me apart, Jack.
It's it's so bad. Like, if anything comes below this movie, I mean, like...
Oh, bro, don't worry, I'm putting The Last Airbender on here.
Oh, please don't.
Josh, come on.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you gotta do some bad
Josh,
movies.
why are you picking bad movies?
Because they're fun. Dude, you can't tell me these aren't the most fun.
No, they're not fun.
They're not fun.
I want to watch something that makes me feel something.
Alright, not for,
I want to
I
go
hatred.
scene by scene and be like, oh, this was cool. Like, this was
Alright, fine,
amazing.
fine.
Not,
Alright,
this
yeah,
was
yeah,
shit and it was ridiculous. There was no point to it and it was just dumb.
Well, I
Alright.
feel like, see,
Bring up a good
here's the
point.
thing that I want to restructure about us is that we keep just replacing the movie that got picked. Why don't we just go through all our rounds of movies and then repick new 3
Okay.
that would probably
and
be
just
better.
do that?
Alright.
Because then
So
that
get
way
rid of all of it,
everybody
and then we can
gets...
have, like,
Okay. Alright, hold
and then
on.
we
Hold
can
on.
have categories like animated
Oh,
or
I know,
bad
I know what you're
movies
about to
or
go
stuff
off
like
on,
that.
Josh.
Alright, dude. We're saying we're not doing bad movies, but we got Halloween on.
Yeah, but Halloween's a
Josh,
classic. That's
I
different.
will
It's
give
a
a
classic.
I would rather watch this over Halloween any
You're
day.
an idiot.
Yeah, but
are
you don't
an
like
idiot.
horror
You are an
movies.
idiot, Josh.
Stupid.
It's
Halloween's a
a
classic.
It's a boring
You don't
as
like
fuck.
slashers or thrillers.
Bro, honestly, this is a classic.
I saw your body
This is
quivering when
not
we
a
watched
classic.
Ginger Dead Man.
You mean
Josh,
that?
there you go. Josh,
But that
just
was
so we can
funny.
get done with this, and we can pick a movie. You go.
Oh, dude, what can I say about this movie? It is
Josh,
beautifully made.
Shut up. Shut up. I want your honest opinion. We are watching a movie, regardless of the Disaster Artist, like the history behind it. You are watching this movie as it is.
All right.
You have to grade it on the same scale we've been grading these other movies. No special privilege. No special treatment.
Dude, I grade about how entertaining. Okay, fine, that's fair. All right, this movie is a piece of shit, dude. I mean, it's obvious. It's the worst. It's the worst, greatest bad movie ever made. All right, it's so bad that it's funny, but you watch them and you're like, this is so fucking dumb. Why? All right. Yes, I question the existence. Why is this movie actually a thing? But you know, it is. You just gotta deal with that. You gotta accept it in your heart, and you gotta be like, wow, this is the greatest movie ever made.
He's still defending it, even
Okay.
though.
All right. This movie is very bad. The sets are very bad. The pacing is very bad. The blocking is very bad.
Josh.
The directing is the acting is very
It's
bad.
all bad.
the movie's just really bad. All right. So, you know, but I will say I was still more entertained watching this than I was Twister. And that's being honest. Watching Twister, I wanted it to end. This one, I wanted it to end, but I was having a fun time while I wanted it to end. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 10 out of 10,
Man,
so
oh,
it'd
man,
go
oh, man.
above Twister.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to verbally rape this movie, but I'm just
Get the
I just
popcorn
wanna
out,
get that
boys.
Tanner, pretend that pretend the movie's the belly button and you're Johnny.
I wanted it to stop completely. I thought it was unnecessary because it was not the right thing to do. The only thing I kind of enjoyed about the movie is that it purely exists. Just because I can Google it on Wikipedia and find out more about these actors.
Who have done nothing with their lives.
Except Johnny. Johnny has done
Except
some
Johnny.
other stuff.
Somehow.
I did watch The Disaster Artist. I thought that was a good movie, but we're not here to talk about that.
I was gonna put that on, dude. Tanner, it was a good movie.
Maybe you should.
On my scale, it's definitely an F. I just don't know how low of an F it is.
Dude, it's not even an
F could be a 5, Tanner. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Is it a missing assignment or is it just a 50%? You know?
It's
It's not a missing assignment. I'm not going to give it a 0. I'll give it a pity point. I'll give it 2. I'll give it 2.
I thought he was gonna say
I
1.
give
Let's
Tommy
say one, dude.
Wiseau an A for effort.
Yeah.
Final rating, Josh, is a 2.6.
Wait, we all rated it already? 2.6?
2.6.
Damn. Almost be Twister.
No, it didn't. It didn't even come close.
Almost beat Twister.
Fuck Twister. I hate
No
that
longer
movie.
is
Dude,
Twister
that
the worst
movie was
movie.
pretty bad, though.
I
hated
gotta
Twister, too.
update the fucking rankings, bro. Alright.
I didn't even take notes. I just.
You don't have
Josh, Phantom Menace or Twister?
to. Phantom Menace, because I still find, there's still enjoyable
It's still
stuff.
Star Wars.
Yeah, and you still have Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, so, Phantom. We should do the Star Wars movies, by the way, but that should...
No, Josh, no! I don't want to watch those shit sequels. I don't want to watch
But there's Star
those.
Wars
Damn it.
movies, Tanner.
Dude, Star Wars sync, bro. Come
Hey, how
on.
about this? Next May the 4th, we'll do it.
Bet. Alright, I'll hold you to that.
Thank
Alright, boys.
God.
You can hold me
The
to
Room. What was it? 2.6?
2.6.
5.2. Put it in above Twister. 2.6. Fuck you. 2.6.
That's
Alright, boys.
that's gonna be your record. That's gonna stay on there.
Dude, I don't know. I'll put the fucking Last Airbender on there. That'll probably be worse. That movie's horrible. Alright.
Alright, Josh.
So, coming into number 1, we have Blow. Number 2, Reservoir Dogs. Number 3, It Man. 4, Batman Begins. 5, Twister. And coming up at number 6, The Room. Starring Tommy Wiseau, created by Tommy Wiseau, directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Produced by Tommy Wiseau.
Financially supported by Tommy Wiseau.
Wiseau. Alright, boys, there you go. I should probably put this in actual, better document. Whatever. Alright, now we have to pick the next movie.
So you don't get to add one now, Josh. You're done.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna eliminate them, and then
Alright,
we're all gonna pick
alright.
a new
That's-
bunch.
Alright.
A new bunch.
Alright, boys. So we got The Matrix, Goodfellas, La Bamba, Midsummer. I will share my screen.
Oh wait, hold on. Yep. Let me see real quick. I gotta get.
I
on
don't
my
think we can
phone.
see it though, unless.
It doesn't matter. I just
I
need
thought I
someone. Alright.
I
So
can
we
see
got The Matrix, Goodfellas,
There we
La
go.
Bamba, Midsummer, The Departed, The Conjuring, Iron Man, and Apocalypto. Let's pick.
Let's pick. Here we go.
Actually, no, I'll just
Stop, Josh.
Yes!
What is
Yes!
Halloween.
Halloween! That's what you get for changing the name. Oh my
I can't wait
God.
to watch throw up.
Josh, I am an expert on this movie. I will
Josh, how
not
can you
disappoint.
not like Halloween? It is Jamie Lee Curtis, the scream
Ryan,
queen
if you
herself.
Ryan, watch that movie, and
I've
if you
watched
tell,
Halloween.
all right, when you watch it again now, and you tell me that's a good movie, I will be, dude. Honestly, that's a
Have you
bad.
watched Halloween, Josh?
Yes, I watched it with Tanner and Jack for the
You
first
didn't watch it
time.
with me.
Yeah, dude.
No, I think it was just me, you, and Ryan. Come
Oh,
around.
I guess it was just me, you, and Ryan. I hated it. All right, well, I guess. All right, boys.
You're
Well,
scared.
this will be going up Monday, so join us next Thursday for Halloween. What
Next
year is that?
Thursday.
Well, Yeah,
We're doing
it's
it
gonna
next
come.
Thursday. That's so far.
No, it's a come out on
That's when
Thursday.
it comes
idiot.
out.
Oh,
Could
really
this
know
be?
guys, don't listen to that.
All right. Anyway, yeah, join us next Thursday where we will be reviewing Halloween. So, from everyone at Movie Mates Podcast, I'm your host Josh Winling. Goodbye.
Fuck this movie.
Oh, hey, Joel.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, Mark.
hey.
Oh, he's gone.